I'm very glad he's had his surgery. I would do it all over again if I had to. In the beginning, he was having about 50 seizures a day. We went to the neurologist and got him started on medication. Tried several different combinations of medication. Right before surgery, he was having probably 10 to 15 seizures per week. And they were all coming from, he had a malformation in his brain in the occipital lobe. Um, and that's where all the seizures were originating from. He started having the seizures at about 7 months old. When he was 1.5, he had his surgery. He is now 3 years old. When I found out that surgery was an option, I was very shocked. I never imagined that being one of the options for us. I was nervous. I kind of felt like it was my responsibility to come up with the decision to either do it or not, and it was really hard on me because it was a big risk. There was a big risk in it, but I also knew that there was many rewards that he could gain from it too, so I was nervous. My biggest fear was the risks. I was afraid that if anything went wrong that I would lose my son. I was also scared because the part of the brain that he was having removed is the vision processing center. So we didn't know when they took it out how much vision he would actually lose, and that was a scary thought too. Now his vision he has half of his vision on both sides of his eyes, and he is, at the beginning he was running into walls, but now, and about 3 months after the surgery, he learned to make up for the difference that he lost, and he's fine. He sees well. He's not running into things. He's doing great. He's come a long way since the surgery. He has always had a developmental gap between him and his peers. He's never been on target. Since the surgery, he's shortening that gap. He's picking up things a lot quicker than he used to. He has a lot of different therapies that he's going to, and I'm hoping that once we start to wean him off his medication that the success will continue. If I had to tell somebody else who is going through the same situation, I would tell them, don't be afraid to ask questions. No question is a stupid question. Another thing that I would want to tell people is to find a support group. There's a lot of support out there. Nobody needs to do this alone. It's not easy, and there's a lot of people willing to help. I'm gonna cry. I appreciate everything. The whole staff was excellent. His neurologist was amazing. We call her our hero because she truly is. She's the reason that he has had all the success that he has. We love her.
Most children with epilepsy have their seizures controlled by medication. But when 2 or more medicines haven't stopped seizures, then sometimes surgery is the best chance for seizure control. For Austin, his seizure started when he was just a baby, and he had a type of seizure called infantile spasm that usually leads to lifelong seizures and often delays in development. In Austin's case, we found an area in the brain where we thought surgery could help to stop the seizures, and after the testing and invasive monitoring, where we placed electrodes on the surface of the brain, we were able to control his seizures, and now we look forward to a future where we hope he won't have any more seizures. I don't know if he'll ever be able to stop his medication, but I do know that since his surgery, he no longer has seizures every day, and we've seen a lot of growth and development and improvement in his learning and his speech. We hope that the future holds good things for Austin, and we hope that someday he may be able to be without seizure medication.
You drive the car?